Good morning, everyone in Radioland. 1 Samuel chapter 16 and verse 23 says, "And it came to pass, when the evil spirit from God was upon Saul, that David took an harp and played with his hands. So Saul was refreshed and well, and the evil spirit departed from him." Last week, I focused on the fact that research showed that people who are exposed to learning music tend to be more cognitively aligned for emotional balance and success. Hence, they were less likely to be involved in criminal activities. This week, I want to keep the music and crime theme, but to shift sight slightly from the impact of learning music to the impact of listening to it. As I ended last week's message, I recall quoting that music expands our horizons and exposes us to the wonder and marvels of what it means to be truly human. Perhaps this is a good place to switch gears, to point to the fact that music covers a wide variety of topics like love and loneliness, trust and temptation, peace and pain, and perhaps as wide a range of moods and emotional expressions like romance and happiness on the one hand to anger and violence on the other. And it is somewhere in between this mix of topics and themes covered in the lyrics and the emotional stirrings evoked by both lyrical messages and musical genre that we find the source that charges and recharges the human mind, often with the thoughts and feelings that subsequent behaviors are produced, either to lift us to be more creative or to propel us to be more destructive. Music affects us often in ways we are not even conscious of. The story was told of a young lady who was being operated on. Shortly after the operation started, her blood pressure was suddenly elevated, and notwithstanding the doctor's best efforts, it would not go down. Finally, someone removed the headphones that she was permitted to keep on for the operation and heard the hard rock music she was listening to. Almost instantly, her pressure began to fall to safe levels. I guess what I want you to get today is that there has to be more to a person's consideration and eventual choice of music than what he or she feels for and likes. If a person's choice of music would make them feel horny or tawny or feel angry with another race or group of persons, sometimes angry enough to go out and kill, then it has to make more sense for us to give attention to what we feed our minds with. If certain songs makes us order more alcohol from the bar, like "I Am a Drinker," and subsequently leads to more road fatalities, while other songs make us more conscious of life and offer guidance in the wisdom steps we need to take, then it stands to reason that I am better off if I did not listen to "Stealing Love" on the side, but instead listen to God, bless our love. That I did not listen to murder, who me say me a murderer, but instead I listen to "Father, lead me day by day, ever in thine own sweet way." My counsel to all Radioland is to please ensure that in your homes and your vehicles you listen to good, wholesome spiritual music. Let your children listen to it too. So the word of God said that as David played the harp, so Saul was refreshed and well, and the evil spirit departed from him. Speaking of spiritual music, 16th century reformer Martin Luther said, "Next to the word of God, the noble art of music is the greatest treasure in the world." It was Plato who said, "Music is the movement of sound to reach the soul for the education of its virtue." In other words, the music we create or listen to must make us better human beings. I want to challenge you to let's change our music so we could change our thought life. Let's change our music so we could change our world. I believe that if we get our thought life changed, the behaviors we will possess would be those behaviors that would make us happy to live and to live with. May God bless us all as we make a difference with our choice of music to change us, that we might change our world. God bless.